the game crashing again. I'm not going to rerun the hype machine.
Understandable.
All hype is already dead. Kickoff. Yeah, that was it, Grayson. It was on Konami Stadium before. Alright, come on. Get past this screen and I'll be a happy man. There we go. Alright, everything loaded. Onward we go. Time for anthems in just a moment here, and then we will be able to start this game. Okay. Anthem time now. Oh, no further interference required. So away we go immediately with AN kicking off. And what do you think is going to... you already said it, you think it's going to be like about a 3-1. AN did look pretty convincing in their group, and the Goose is already running with it.
Like I said, if the Goose can get loose, this can be a very long day for people to make wallpapers.
Yes. Cunt Destroyer has picked it up, however. He's got Headphone Girl to back him up. And then they'll lose it. What is this? Has it. Keeps it away from Boss Nigger. So, I don't know. What do you think about the style of these two teams? AN is fairly solid all around. It feels like WG is playing a little more defensive.
WG looks like they're playing that defense to offensive style game that CGL plays. They like to play off of making something happen in the backfield and pushing up towards the front to make that goal happen. If that works, which normally it does, they should have no problem trying to contain AN. But like I said, I do not believe they can contain AN.
All right, you think the Goose breaks through, and what was Honey Badger doing?
That's a very good question. Honey Badger just didn't give a fuck there.
Honey Badger not giving a shit about ball possession. Okay, Headphone Girl. Trying to drive, goes back. Honey Badger does come and get the ball now. He'd give a shit in some ways. Obviously not for keeping it after he's already got it. Good passing at the moment out of WG. Long balls it up, and it looks like Cat Person is the only one going to be able to pick that up.
WG is trying to play that long pass game, trying to look for something to happen, move it up. But like I said, the way AN plays, I don't believe they can pull it off.
That's over the top. Is Canadian Goose there first? Oh, no, he's troll posted. And it looks like Communism is going to get rid of it. Troll Post continues today to be the MVP. Sexy Shrimp fighting for it. And Canadian Goose just fucking blowing an opportunity there. Space Cat flicks it and can't hold on to it. Lost it to Cat Person, ironically.
Those two cats are going to have a fight at some point in time today.
Looks like Brown Recluse going. Once there was a tree, is going to header that first, and his team will play ping pong in the air. Boss Nigger, no, it's out. Looks like it'll be a throw in for WG here. Troll Post MVP 9.5, pretty much. Troll Post has decided so many games and goals today.
I think Troll Post has been effective in every game played today.
Yeah, no question. Just performing his role beautifully. Never once relenting. And keeping it up against AN there. What is this? Will catch it, though, and some good play by Space Bat and Honey Badger. But they can't hold on or drive it into an attack. Here's Cunt Destroyer. Not going to quite get to Headphone Girl. Looks like Sexy Shrimp is there to turn it back. And no, Communism beats What Is This? Now, WG...
Defense has really stepped it up. I did not expect this from them.
From the WG defense?
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, aside from that one good Honey Badger over the top, they really haven't let much through at all. Descartes gets a little left alone, and there's some spaghetti, but it looks like Evil Pitbull will clear this out. Canadian Goose needs somebody to get it up to in a hurry. He finds Space Bat. Space Bat can't keep it away from multiple. Like, that WG midfield is swarming very effectively.
Oh, yes.
Now, what you have to worry about is getting a little bit like, who was it, Toy, where there were always 3 people on one attacker. And it's great when you leave them nowhere to go with the ball, but you're also leaving somebody else open, and you got to be a little worried.
I mean, like you said before, we did see the Goose get a little bit loose before the troll pole stopped them. Let's see what happens the rest of this match. Will they find that open person, or will... Oh,
well, Honey Badger stumbled a little bit, and I think that's all that kept him off. Yeah, it's certainly enough attacking options on AN. They just have to get one. Brown Recluse poisons the attack there, just keeping the ball glued to him. Sexy Shrimp has to go a bit back, though. What is this? And they need a way to turn it around. Leopard Gecko is a good start here. Goes around Communism on the wing. Needs somebody in the middle now, and then he's finally lost it. Nothing at the moment. Low-scoring affair. Looks like we're going to come into the half without anything even hitting the net. So we've got one off-target shot by AN, and that's like it. Goose into Sexy Shrimp. Space Bats. It manages to push it on to Honey Badger, and it's a race, but Descartes is going to get there first. Honey Badger doesn't give a fuck. He'll come take it away. Goose holding it. Honey Badger.
I'm really starting to wonder if you have to kill someone in the field to get a red card.
Yeah, you pretty much do. Goose is trying to cut in front of the box and find a shot, and it just give it away. Space Cat with 1 minute left in the half. Brown Recluse on to Sexy Shrimp. Space Bat. One last attack here, and it'll be out of AN. Space Bat and
That was a move. No one in front of him.
The Goose! The Goose! No, he's not! He's wide! The Goose is wide!
Oh my, that has been 2 misses from the Goose so far, and we go into the half 0-0. I did not see this one coming. This has been a scrummy mid-game. Goose has been loose 2 times, but the MVP keeper of this game, the Troll Pose, has stopped him once, and he just can't hit the second. What do you think, Boris?
Oh, I think AN is in a world of hurt now because they looked more dominant that half, and there was probably a lot of energy expended there. We have a little tweak for WG coming in. They are going to make their support range quite a bit lower. All right, is that it? Yep, all right, that's it for WG. AN has said nothing. So on we will go, excuse me.
Not a lot of changes here. I don't expect a lot of changes on the field. Expect another half of scrum football.
Yeah, well, I mean, both of them are playing a we want it in the midfield game. It looked like AN was breaking through a little more effectively, but who knows if that keeps up. WG only needs one themselves, really. Communism can't get around Walrus Overlord and other words that are hard to pronounce. He's driving up the wing now. He's got to get somebody to help him, though. Nobody would come up. Is this real, or what is this, rather? Just standing back there. Cunt Destroyer flicked.
Cunt Destroyer doesn't want to go down.
Flicked it to himself and just has nowhere to go with it. He's still going, though. Brown Recluse finally touching it away from him a bit. He's got an opportunity to cross. Now he's looking for Descartes, but Cat Person's going to get there first, and it will come out to what is this? Is this real as a GIF player? Trying to quick counter, but Honey Badger is not fast enough. And it looks like WG has got it again. Well, no, that's a foul.
You have a foul finally, after the beating everybody's been taking.
Yeah, caught a WG player by the leg a little bit. Which pressure? Hang on, let's let this kick get taken and take it to the vet. What? Take it to the vet, catches it so hard he glitches. And we're going to tweak for A. It really is a tweak. What do you mean, front line pressure? Yeah, that's the only one that says pressure, so that's going to go up by 1. We are okay. Yeah, I see subs at 65. You got it. I'm thinking that's it for AN. Oh, defensive line or defensive compactness? Line. Okay, thank you. There we go. All right, stop me if you got anything else. On we go. Cat person to Sexy Shrimp.
Here in the 55 minutes of the match.
Yep. And
AN is moving up. Nope.
Well, not here, but they will get a throw in. Goose tries to take it quick and then decides he'd rather go long to Honey Badger. Shrimp touching it on in the air, and that was a great volley by What Is This off of just impressive touches. Space Bat puts it into a defender, maybe one more from What Is This, but no, he'll go back and let them set up again. Leopard Gecko around Headphone Girl. What Is This? Back and forth. Here's a long one, and it's going to get turned by the defender. Sexy Shrimp. Honey Badger's in front of it, and the Goose just watches it roll past him.
That may have been one of the worst slow passes I've seen.
Well, how about this in response?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, some spaghetti lack of passing from both teams here. Goose catches it. Goose driven out to the wing. Goose can't get around.
They're caging the Goose up over there.
Yeah, well, it's like you said. The story of the game is AN having to break through this to fail Cunt Destroyer. Cunt Destroyer with a bit of room, and Evil Pitbull will finally have a dogfight with him, run him over, turn that out. We're going to look at subs in about 1 minute here. AN diffusing the danger for the moment and long balling it up to the mid, and we'll see who picks this up. It looks like WG. Yeah, I know, WG, relax. I saw subs at 65. All right, who do you want?
And while you're doing sub theirs, I just want to take a quick just thought process on that last Goose drive. You saw the WG defenders basically put a triangle around him to make sure he did not move anywhere. That is a great defensive move against someone who can isolate and just beat one person off the bat to make sure there's someone else there to stop them.
Like you said, caging him or bottling him up pretty much.
Exactly.
All right. Waiting. Oh, here we go. We got instructions finally. Desktop for Boss Nigger. Desktop thread. Isn't all of WG desktop threads? Nudes.
I think it is.
Nudes for Goldblum. All right. There we go. Let's see what AN says. Subs at 75. What is this? And the Goose up a bit. You got it. I'll put them in line with Space Bat. That's about as high up as they can go anyway, really.
AN trying to get a little bit more pressure there, it looks like.
Yep, just going to even it up here. And grab blah for communism. All right. All right, so WG's done, and actually they look better off for that. And AN, anything else, or just look at subs at 75? Good. All right, so we'll stop at 75 to look at AN subs, WG subs.
We know we have at least one more subs coming up before it looks like we're going to go into another fun overtime.
Yeah, you're right. This does have to have a winner, so we will go to extra time if we get all the way there. Boss Nigger dispossessing What Is This? Goldblum back to rain meter. Now, I believe we could see a goal before then. We've had a few opportunities.
I mean, both teams have been able to penetrate. It's just been getting through.
Yeah, exactly. Evil Pitbull back to Cat Person, and AN needs somebody open forward. They've been okay up to about midfield. Space Bat with an impressive little like spin move there, but not really going anywhere with it. Space Cat with a needless flick.
I mean, they've got to get some help, but I mean, look at WG here. WG
is going right to the vet. As Take It to the Vet's going to grab it and go over the top to What Is This with a lot of WG. Oh, good slide takeaway by Goldblum.
Oh, yes.
Communism's there. Still no subs yet, so I think we're going to look at...
Oh, we need.
Oh, Space Bat. Yeah, no, now we're going to stop. Oh, wait, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Boss Nigger overran it.
Overlooked it.
Yeah, just runs right past it. Now we're going to look at AN subs. None of WGs have happened yet. What was ruined by Weeaboo Circle Jerkers? I bet he's claiming the whole cup is now ruined by Weeb Circle Jerkers because A won. Okay. Nope, subs at 80. All right, 5 more minutes. It goes on. Space Bat up to Honey Badger. Lost it. Communism's there. Headphone Girl. He just doesn't want to pull the trigger on those subs, particularly. Oh, now it's finally out. WG subs will come in. Let's see. Okay, we're going to tweak for WG now.
Finally, I think WG has held off way too long in these tweaks, but we'll see.
Space Cat's going in front of Cunt Destroyer now.
Running the line now. A lot of teams have been doing this.
I got to get him more forward to stay a center forward. There we go. There you go. Is that what you meant? I'm assuming. All right, that's it. We're not quite. We're going to have to stop in just a second because AN wants to sub at 80. We are at 77.5 right now. WG having possession. Rain Meter's got broom, but nobody to help. Sexy Shrimp coming into the mid. Space Bat stumbles forward with it, and they had
again. The lack of help these two teams are getting on their offensive attacks is abysmal.
Yeah, they just know it's one man on a run every time for both of them. All right, and it's 80 minutes. What do you need? All right, Sexy Shrimp out for, I'm assuming, Sun Bear. All right, what else? Walrus Overlord out for Q-Tip lovemaking. Oh, God.
I love this player.
Oh, yeah. No, go back, he says. Oh, here, he doesn't want to sub a red out.
I would like to see Biscuit get on the field today, but, I mean, with Biscuit's, like, perfect conditions, I can completely understand.
Yeah, you don't. I don't think he's going to do that. I mean, if he subbed anybody on the CB, it would be Superior Porcupine, probably. Ferret Legging for who? All right, where is Ferret Legging? Oh, for Leopard Gecko. Okay, there you go. That makes pretty good sense. Fresh legs at orange. Still pretty good.
Yeah, they want to keep this defensive pressure up. And that makes 100% sense by the AN manager.
All right. Well, you got one more if you want it. What's up? Porcupine for whoever's not Pitbull, so that would be Brown Recluse for Superior Porcupine. You good for everything? Yeah, okay. So AN subs will come in at the next stop, and away we go.
AN's literally trying to set that bus up, make sure nothing comes through, and they think they can wait it out to get the first goal.
Yeah, pretty much. Nudes looking for desktop thread. Space Cat's up. Space Cat. No, he's run over. What is this? Headphone Girl will come in and get that back because what is this has absolutely no support. And Space Bat is trying desperately to run over Grand Blah there. Evil Pitbull putting it over Sexy Shrimp even though he pulled it down. Cunt Destroyer can't get around Sexy Shrimp. The Goose is pressed and finally just sends it out rather than risk anything. Probably wise.
Very, very wise. They're still just going to bank on that defensive pressure, see what they can do in the next 5 minutes. If not, just take it in overtime.
Pretty well. It's an AN throw-in here. The commentator is Fang. I'm Boris. You are watching the last game of the round of 16 in the 4chan Cup. AN is currently on a run against CGL, and then completely, I think he put it into a defender. They might at least get a corner.
They will get the corner here. Let's see what they can do with it.
Goose on. No, Bliss will jump for it.
They can give it straight to the goalie.
Yeah, that definitely is one thing to do with it. Bliss sends it up. Evil Pitbull putting it back, but Desktop Threat is the only one who can pick it up. Descartes, 1 minute of stoppage time. There really has been a very orderly game here. Maybe only a couple of fouls. Desktop
Boris, what do you
Threat.
think about extra time? Because it looks like we're going there.
I think it's time to take this thing into overtime. Hey, DJ, turn it up. This MC going to burn it up. All right, here we go.
It is great 0-0 deadlock game that everyone sure is excited about.
Yes, I can
More
tell.
forward stat
I can
board.
tell from all the. Did I say CGL?
Yeah, I think you did, but you're cutting
Oh
in
well,
and out.
it's no worse than Craig saying "co." We're all just a little drunk here. All right, we're gonna look at sliders. Here we go. Oh, that's not sliders at all. That's conditions. You guys can't even sub anybody. What am I on? All right, here's your sliders. What do you need? Or do you just want to see them? Worst match of the day. Please. They can't all be like move Descartes and Headphone Girl up a tad. You got it? We'll go about one line. Put them in the dark green here.
And like Boris said earlier, I believe all subs have been used up. What you see on the field is what you get, folks.
Yeah, pretty much. Move that. What person is right? Oh yeah, it is. Fucking Gucky saying it's the worst game of the day. All right, you did this to me. All right, Rim, anything, or are we good? Come on. Are you good? Compact. Oh, here we go. Compactness down 1. All right. Position switch down 1. All right. Is that everything, or are you good to go? Chat cleared by a moderator. All right, both of them are good to go with some minor adjustments there. On into extra time we go to see if we can break the deadlock.
And here we go, boys. Hopefully we don't get another penalty kick.
Oh, come on. Penalty kicks would be a fun way to end the day.
It would if goalies could actually stop anything.
Well, in this case, outfielders can't even stop anything because AN has a throw in here. Canadian Goose on the wing into Space Bat. Needs some team play that just hasn't been there. Space Bat finally
Did
touching
he just
it
trip
back.
over the ball and somehow pass it back? Oh.
Yes, he did. It was a good move, but it didn't really buy them any room. Cunt Destroyer.
Cunt Destroyer with the move. Cunt Destroyer by himself out on the edge. Can he break? Oh, no, he can't.
No, he can't. Evil Pitbull comes out to deny him. Sun Bear. Over to Ferret Legging. Space Bat. Space Bat's been good in the middle, but skill moves aren't enough. What is this? On to Honey Badger. Honey Badger's got only the back line. Honey Badger just takes a wild one, not giving a fuck.
Yeah, just look at that. It's starting to look like they just don't even care. And I know it's Honey Badger. We know Honey Badger doesn't care, but please,
Yeah.
at least try to make a good shot out of it.
Yeah, Honey Badger doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. And that's, why we're moving on with this game. Walrus Overlord back to Ferret Legging. What is this? And touching it just back and forth, wasting time. Good job, good effort. Ferret Legging finally goes up with it. Honey Badger trying to lean over once there was a tree. Not having a lot of success. Rain Meter longing to get it up. Not really going to have the opportunity there. Canadian Goose. Probably the best player they've had. Cat Person comes up to support. Cannot get around Rain Meter. Takes a hand to the throat.
This has been the story of the game. You move up, you give the ball up.
It is a throw-in for WG. Rain Meter to Nudes. Nowhere to really go with it. Goes back to Descartes, who long bombs it. Superior. Well, no, actually, WG couldn't get a hold of it. Superior control finally by AN there. Almost out of time for this little half of extra time. Over the top, Descartes going to be the only one there. And probably over as soon as they put it to half field again. Yeah, it is. Second half of extra time.
My God, this is a boring match.
Okay. Anything? Both the managers are just kind of swearing at this point.
Just go YOLO. Go YOLO. Something will happen.
No, not match details. I can't. So we have to start the second half, and then we can look at the game plan. All right, your sliders are here. WG, I'm assuming you're still good.
Boris, I do believe neither of these teams could score if they had roofies at a frat house.
That's pretty good. You got any more?
Oh, I'll think of a few if it keeps going on.
Okay, all right, yeah, please. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read for what they're saying. Come on, and do you have any slider tweaks, or are we good? Support range down by 2, okay. You otherwise good? Oh, position switch down by another 1, okay. Yeah. Grayson, fucking Grayson being racist, per normal. All right, here we go. WG's turn to kick off, and with another tiny little slider tweak. I think WG just wants to go to PKs at this point. I honestly feel like both teams might just want to go to PKs at this point and get this thing over with. Space Cat.
It looks like the plan for both of these teams right now. They're going to take their luck with somebody fucking up in PKs.
All right. WG holding it in. Headphone Girl back to Grand Blahaha. Desktop Thread to Nudes.
You know, when I'm at work,
yeah.
When I'm at work, I change my desktop to imagine I'm not there anymore, and I can just magically be somewhere else. I wish I could do that with this game.
Cat Person up the wing doesn't want to be here.
Cat Person might be by himself. He can get by alone.
No, Cat Person tried to cut it in himself. Once again, no support is the rule of the day. Walrus Overlord to Space Bat. Another wild strike that comes nowhere close to even actually going in. And it's safely rolled to Rain Meter, so we can't even get one of those spaghetti-ass keeper rolling it to the attacker goals. Descartes. Rain Meter back into the middle. Desktop Thread. Headphone Girl, we've got 4 minutes.
Just some lazy passing, lazy moving up the field here.
Lazy describes this.
Just trying to get to 120.
Walking it out. Yeah, everybody's lazy at this point. 3. Space Cat. Back into Cunt Destroyer. He's pressed immediately. Space Cat around 1. Oh, that's a foul. Uh-oh.
That's a pretty dangerous place to put a foul in.
Yeah, it is. WG has actually been the only one in this cup so far to nail a free kick, and this is about where they did it from. Headphone Girl, no, goes over to her friends. Grand Blahaha over to Headphone Girl again. 1 minute remains.
Let's see if
over the top. It will never reach Honey Badger. Desktop Thread. Maybe a chance for WG then.
Just a couple of seconds of stopping time.
Cunt Destroyer can't get around Cat. Cat Person. Oh, damn near. Damn near gives it away. No, we're doing this in PKs.
Well, folks, maybe we'll get some excitement in PKs here. If we go 0-0 after extra time, we want this one done.
Yes. And the
Final
question.
game here of the Winter Cup.
All right, guys. Or the round of 16. We got plenty more Winter Cup tomorrow. All right, guys. Give me your organization here as Cunt Destroyer gets a blowjob on the sidelines.
I mean, if you go through so much, you want something in return. You know what I mean?
All right, managers, give me your order here. Metal Sass is what? But then, metals as is, then by condition. Okay. Yeah, okay, so 99, 99, 88. And then, basically like that. Well, or do you want... Yeah, okay, is that good? Okay, Space Bet second, and then by condition. Do you want all the medals at top 2, Ian? Are you saying, or are you saying everybody after Space Bat is conditioned? Okay, I think WG is good. Apparently their manager can hardly type at the moment, but there you go.
I'd drink too if I was playing this game.
Buy medals and then condition. Okay, so Honey Badger, Space Bat, Goose, what is this? And then condition. So we'll drag Cat Person and Superior Porcupine to the bottom. All right, are you good, AN? Are you good, WG? All right, An's good. WG said, yup, so let's get this shit started. Here we go.
All right, guys, it's time for everyone's favorite game. Who derps first?
Who derps first? And Bliss is in the net for WG as who comes? Who comes up? It's Honey Badger, I believe, first. Yep. We'll see if his earlier wild... Yeah.
Kid. First kick.
Here he goes, and... No!
Oh my God!
Honey Badger doesn't give a shit!
Oh my God!
Honey Badger gonna put it into the stand!
Any fucks, folks.
Cunt Destroyer's got it in.
WG's on the board first. AN needs to retaliate or they are going home.
Space Bat low, and it's in, but WG's got to choke one of these 5, or AN is already going home.
Oh my.
Space Cat's got it in. Canadian Goose. He has no problem.
Semi-loose.
Yeah, well, the Goose may be loose, but his team is blowing it at the moment. Descartes gives the goal to D.
I've got to say one thing. AN's goalie, the vet needs to stop one of these shots.
What is this? No, they fucked up another one! WG only needs to make one more shot, and they're through.
The pressure is on. Can the vet actually do something other than overcharge you for something that you could have did at home? Pressure is on. Here comes the shot.
And Headphone Girl! Off the post! Off the post!
The 9.0 for the day.
Off the post! AN is alive for one more repetition.
Headphone Girl may have just cost their team a chance to close this out, in which could possibly be the moment of match of the day. Here we go.
Sun Bear is in.
Gets it in.
Now, WG still only has to make this, and it's Bliss, their keeper. No, he fucked it up! He fucked it up! It goes to sudden death!
Oh my God!
Here goes to sudden death, and here's Walrus Overlord. It's in!
Walrus gets it in. If it happens like I believe it happened, WG has choked this one away, folks.
Oh, just hardcore. We're waiting. We're waiting. Everybody's lined up. It's desktop thread. Yep, and the sudden death continues.
WG is still alive for the time being. Who fucks up first? We know the goalies will fuck up, but eventually a kicker will fuck up.
That mad. All of that mad. Here we go. Ferret legging. No, it's an actual save! It's an actually saved!
I can't believe it! I cannot believe it!
And it's in! WG will advance to... Oh, that devastated what is this? WG nearly chokes it away and then comes back to go to the quarters.
WG really just let AN have that game, but AN gave it back, folks. I must say, for such a boring regular game, coming to the PKs like that, giving the game away, and then somehow getting the game back, I just believe that might have just been one of the best games of the Sweet 16.
Oh man, it was a shitty 120 minutes and then a based set of penalty kicks.
Yes, and WG will get the chance to go off, and let's see, they will play MLP.
Yeah, WG will play MLP next. Nudes as a 6.5 is their man of the match.
No one should be a man of that match. I'm just going to be 100.
Yeah, there was no real winner of this match.
The man of the match was the Troll Post.
Yeah, Troll Post, 859. Oh, I'm so sorry, AN, but you are automatically in summer. And WG will go on, and my nightmare continues.
And we'll get to visit me and the CGL team in a nice 6-month break.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. All right. That is it for today. We have finally gotten through the rioting started type riot to riot.